Hello, MonstersAbound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 21. That's right, I know what the number is this time. Or at least I'm very sure of it. But I'm feeling less sure. Part 21 of my Malus Darkblade Campaign. Last time we stabbed Khalida in the back. Yep. What am I like? What a scamp. I know what you're thinking. So we need to capture Doomglade and the Golden Tower. That'll give us the 10 provinces we need. So then Malekith will sell us our own crack recipe, I guess? Sure, why not? I mean, that's what it's like, isn't it? Your drug dealer, he keeps jacking up the price until you get those 10 provinces, and then he's like, fair play to you. And now you may have the recipe for free, and you can be your own Breaking Bad. And then they kiss. Potentially. Right, okay, so good. Now, money is not too bad. We do have a quest from Ted. He wants us to declare war on the Orcs. The Orcs who don't have a military alliance with, but I'm not entirely sure when that happened. We did have a military alliance with them. At least I think we did. Unless I was just drunk when or maybe it was a dream. I don't know. I probably somewhere in the comments is going mad, going, MonstersAbound, you knew exactly when it happened, you commented on it, and now you've forgotten it. And I'm like, yep, that sounds like me. That's totally a thing I would do. But anyway, we're not military allies with the Orcs anymore. I probably did that on purpose for a reason that I no longer remember. In some ways, that's probably, you know, my unique selling point, isn't it? In that these campaigns, right, there's always a surprise, often to myself, because no one knows what I'm doing. Least of all myself. And so, you know, it's always something new, isn't it? There's always something going on, always some scheme that I've forgotten about going on. So that's exciting. Right, okay, so let's finish off Khalida. Well, we've got some damaged buildings. Where's that? Over there. Rasatra. Right, yes, that would make sense because we just captured that. I'll worry about that in a second. We've also got public order issues over here, and, well, everywhere, basically. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We'll worry about that in a minute. There's no point, you know, stressing about it. Or, oh my god, the good guys are teaming together. They're now one big giant block. It's basically World War II. If World War II was all of the Allies v Indonesia. Probably. Yep, that scans. Good. Okay, the Warhead of Chaos already dead. I think Chaos is dead as well. I think... right. Okay. Is Chaos... Where is it Chaos? They are still alive. They kind of like me. Mostly because I'm doing bad things to the people that are trying... Now, their strength rank 6. I don't know for how long. Northern, Nagaroth, Reichland. 2 factions I don't know. And then the Warriors... Oh, I'm at 8. So I'm just after the... I'm actually above the Orcs now, which is a surprise. Interesting. Right, Khalida is on her way. So we want to intercept her. For the moment, that's the problem with irritable bowel syndrome. You just don't know when you're going to lose control. Right, public order is going to collapse here in a couple of turns. So we need to be here to intercept that. Let's march over here. Don't refuse my orders, you spiky-headed twat. The only reason you're here is because I've saved you. Don't make me regret it, you cactus-brained flipper. Didn't know where I was going with that. I think I ended up. I think I landed. It's fine. Right, what we got going? Oh god, they're recruiting.
Do not betray your king.
You're not my king. I've already betrayed you. So I mean, lots going on there. Let's get a gold smelter because I love gold. We're going to get rebellion here in 4 turns. We're going to get rebellion here next. No, 2 turns. Well, that's fine. That's okay. What about... Nope, we still can't repair these buildings. Don't worry about it. We'll worry about that in a second. No worries. But Crone, you're going to get a Cauldron Blood. Good job. Nice work. Go team. Right.
I'm here.
There's no point worrying about you. Imminent rebellion. Where? Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that, right? The Reichland is moving on the greenskins. Now that's good, because obviously we want the green... I think it would be a very bad idea to declare war on literally everyone. Do I want to fight this? I think I want to fight. It is Khalida, isn't it? These skeletons don't know what's about to hit them. Nope. That had to sting. That was Eva using a penumbral pendulum and did quite a lot of damage. How many kills do you get, Eva? 160, not bad. Charging down, Malus is taking on Khalida. She's in a chariot. Skeletons racing up the hill to defend, but we've just got lots. I mean, we've got Sisters of Slaughter, and they are just going to make mincemeat of all of this Tomb Guard infantry. We're chasing down the chariots. We've got shades in the hills over there. These skeleton archers are going to get rigorously sucked off. Look at that. Holy balls. Eva doing horrendous damage. 163 kills there. She damaged a lot of the skeleton archers, and then because they were damaged, they start breaking and just crumbling away. Sisters of Slaughter are murdering the Tomb Guard, and there's Cyril Sneer bopping them. Khalida and Malus still dueling, but it looks like Khalida is decided to turn and run away. She's actually a little bit faster than Malus, which means she is going to be able to get away. Unfortunately, she's charging right towards the spiky Hydra, who does not... He has no chill. Nope, no chill. Khalida dead. She dead. And the rest of our army crumbles away. Well, that was absolute carnage. And look at all those slaves we've got. And yeah, I didn't think you'd want to come and have a go. What do we get? Diplomatic relations plus 32 vampire counts, recruit rank plus 2 for missile units. Okay. I mean, not the worst, I guess. I mean, I think Vlad and Manfred are both dead, so that won't really help. But we are making friends with the vampire counts down here, so that's something, I guess. And looks like the other guys have decided to run away. Can't really blame them. We're being raided, but that's not... Well, it's fine. Pop this. Loot and occupy. Is that going to cause us public order problems? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
Right, let's kill you.
Draw your power. My journey begins.
Take the slave, thank you very much. Right. Okay, currently we're making 3. I mean, it's not the worst. I could use an Altar of Cain here. If we lose Misty Mountain, I'm not particularly that bothered. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over that. What I do want is to... The problem is, they are recruiting hard and fast. Which is a problem. Let's get Woundmaker. It is a problem. It's not insurmountable.
The people are displeased.
Well, I mean, I have sold quite a few of them off into slavery and killed the rest. So it's you know, to be fair, kind of understandable in many ways.
My servant fails me.
Okay. They don't have many good units. Our Black Guard should be able to cut through them pretty convincingly. Dark Shards should be fine. I mean, we've got a good army here.
Stay away.
We're going to stay in ambush stance here. That should hopefully draw them in. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I think we're going to lose Misty Mountains just because it's going to be really hard to hold on to that. So I might just knock that down. I mean, basically, I just didn't want Khalida to have it. Because if you leave Tomb Kings with any settlements whatsoever, they will just start building stacks upon stacks upon stacks of fucking skeletons. Just like this. That's what they'll do. I guess public order would be quite useful. What do we got here? You know what? Public order would be quite useful here as well. Might help offset the bad stuff. Maybe?
Do not vex us further.
This is the problem with taking uninhabitable provinces. They're just a public order dump. Like, if it was just the money, it would be okay. But that public order, it just takes so long to get under control. And the buildings take so long to build. And it's just like, oh. I mean, once... Right, I think we'll just bop that. Thank you for your slaves. Most kind. I think we've got like over 1,000 slaves then. Whoa, that was a lot of giants. I mean, there's less giants now. 0 giants, in fact. But that looked like almost a stack of giants. Bit weird. I guess it's fine. Okay. Okay, right. We kind of have this under control, but it will rebel again. You are fairly happy at the moment. We could actually... Right, if we give you a degenerate kettle drummer, an evil choir master, you can just... a rhetoricorian. The deeds of old can be erased by a cleverly spoken word. So basically, we've got a band that is going to keep public order by basically just being a pile of dicks. So that's fine. Right, you're going to come down here. We're going to maintain public order with just... I think that'd be all right. $17 from characters. Okay, I'm going to leave you 1 turn there. At least we've got walls here. I don't know why I built walls here, but that was a really good idea. I'm really smart. Is there another Khalida army out here? I don't think there is. I don't. You know what? I just don't think there is. I think we're okay. I think we're going to pull back. We've bopped 2 armies. The problem is, as soon as you bop a Tomb King army, they will start building more armies, and once you've got them down to 1 settlement like this, they just start building a shit ton of skeletons, and that's all. If that's all they've got, that's what they'll start building. So they do have the Tower of Bone here. They don't actually have any recruitment buildings, so all they can recruit is skeleton. At least I don't think they have.
Do not enrage me further.
Noted. Okay, you've got 1. Right, okay, so the only thing they can recruit is skeleton spears and skeleton swords. That's it. Other than units that they've already got here, like skeleton archers. But that's all they've got. So, I mean, that means, at least, that we're only going to face the bog standard infantry. However, if they throw 5 stacks of bog standard infantry at us, it's still going to be quite tricky to take them all out. It's still going to be a shit ton of skeletons. So that's, you know, kind of... Oh, there's Carl. With 3 fucking Luminarchs. Of course. Why the fuck not? Should we start harassing? Maybe we shouldn't start harassing Grimgore. It might just upset him. He doesn't like me. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, we'll just keep an eye out. I've got defences at Karakate Peaks. Let's keep that up, just in case the Greenskins decide to come for me. I mean, they've got a lot of enemies, so I don't know why they would decide to do that, but... Yes. Let's get rid of one of you.
Yes.
Who seeks my malice? All shall be mine.
Good. Oh, we didn't actually... Did we actually... Because we did the gem, didn't we? Got the warp gem. I didn't actually equip it. What was it? Enchanted item? The warp gem. Yes, there we go. Have Armour of Fortune. Have Heartseeker. Have a Luckstone. Never let it be said I don't give you anything. Have an Organ Merchant. That's, you know, to get all the drums. That's a different sort of musical instrument than an organ, of course. Drums, kettle drums, very different. But I mean, I'm not really into music, so I wouldn't really know. I mean, I do like Doomfire Warlocks. Let's just pick up. Is there anything that increases the... War Hydra? There's nothing that buffs up the Medusas. There's upkeep reduction. Okay, let's go pressed into service. Let's do that. Let's go with that. We're going to lose Misty Mountain. Is that going to be dwarves? Oh, I didn't think of that. Well, we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about any potential... Oh, bus crone. Now they're all over. Now we've got skeletons all over the place. Look at this. Just we're riddled with skeletons. They're all up in my cursed jungle, if you know what I mean. That's a bad time. It's the worst place to have skeletons. Okay, not the end of the world. Buscrone's been wounded. We've got raiding. The Sword of Cain has been claimed. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, if I go here, do a little ambush, a little ambushette. Right, public order here is fine. What about public order here? It's bad. 2 turns, gonna have a rebellion. Where is... That's Marak. Ah, right. So if you come down here, that's going to slow that down. That's stabilised. We can upgrade the fighting pits, and then we can also... Oh, we can't get the Dread Mance. We can get the Altar of Cain, though. Okay, let's just keep an eye out for any potential Khalida armies. I think they're all down here. If we can lure some of them into an ambush, if we can wipe out their good units, they're just going to have trash to throw at us. And if they've just got trash to throw at us, then they ain't going to get very far. That's my thinking anyway. Okay, you come down here because this seems to be fine for the moment. We can upgrade the public order buildings. That should be okay, I think. Fighting Tomb Kings is the worst because they just... Oh, there's just armies everywhere. Okay, what's Khalida gonna do? Okay, 2 full stacks. Probably just of skeletons. They might retake Doomglades, but that's not really a big problem. I do need to keep... Yep, Warhead of Chaos is dead. I honestly think Archaon is getting his ass kicked up there. He just does. I need to download a mod that makes Chaos Invasion stronger because at the moment they just cannot do anything. Imminent rebellion at Blightwater. Yes. Well, tough. Tough, tough, tough. Talking of tough. Hello. Right, let's bop you. Oof. That was a bit worse than I thought.
Lord of the Black Tower.
That was a bit harsh. What do I want you to have? I think, yes, let's do that. I'm a little bit concerned they might decide to jump us. However, they equally might want to stay away from us. Okay, public order is still bad here. Public order is going to start reducing here. Let's get... Oh, you know what we did? Did I want to do this? I think I did. Let's get the altar to start reducing that corruption a little bit. We can't really replenish at the moment anyway, so there's no point buying the elixir. We'll worry about that in a second. Let's give Eladan a fireball to throw at people. Malus is on his way. Haagen-Dazs is going to have hard to hit. He's got items, so that's fine. Okay, Tweedledee, we're going to just keep an eye on what's going on over here. We've got multiple Empire armies marching south. With that in mind, we might need to move north fairly soon. But I'll worry about the... Once we've dealt with Khalida, I'll leave one army down here, probably Seagal, Steven Seagal. We'll probably leave Steven Seagal down here, and Malekith and Malus will march north to start fending off. We're not at war with the Empire yet. I can just foresee it happening very, very soon. You know, call me. What's the word? Paranoid. That's it. Call me paranoid if you like. But I just get this feeling that they're going to throw everything they got. Oof. I mean, that's a lot of skeletons. Still, it's just a lot of skeletons.
Fight for me or die.
We've got a lot of skeletons to kill. But fortunately, it is just skeletons. So that's something. We've also got a nice little commanding position up here. We've got kind of a little cliff to use, so we can lay down artillery fire on these boys. It's going to work out quite nicely. Look at that, just opening fire, looking pretty good. And we just need to hold out. We've got nice defense on this flank. We just need to hold this flank. And our guys getting in position, the bolt fiends there. Now this is going to be a bit of a problem, because obviously the Tomb Kings have a few little tricks up their sleeve. One of which is this thing, which... Holy fuck! How much fucking damage did that do? And then they hit us with a Scarab Sword as well. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Fuck me. What the hell? Like, I know they were in like the queue, but Jesus, that was horrendous. Okay, so even before the battle's engaged, we've actually almost lost a unit. That's not great. We're pulling our units back into position now. There is the Siren of Red Ruin. She's going to get lots of kills in this battle, because obviously she can wipe out enemy infantry pretty easily, and there's a lot of enemy infantry basically. The artillery is getting some good shots in here, really whittling down these skeletons before they can reach our line. Yep, that's looking pretty good. Keep that up, boys. Nice work. On the left flank, we've got Haagen-Dazs, the Chill of Sontar, Chilly Willy, of course, and the Doomfire Warlocks hidden in the forest. The Siren of Red Ruin already making herself known, knocking out some skeleton warriors there, racking up 24 kills already. There, Malekith is going to go after this Tomb King, who seems to have broken away from his reinforcements. We'll see if we can knock him out early, because that'll cause a bit of morale penalty. But obviously we need to take out the enemy general. If we can take out the enemy general, that's going to cause a big morale penalty to the Tomb Kings. That's going to be what wins the battle for us. The Crows of Cain coming in. They've got the blind banner, which means whatever unit they hit gets blinded and basically just loses all their melee attack and defense. Now, of course, because these guys regenerate based on the damage they do, it means that they're going to be able to heal themselves pretty much infinitely, because they won't be able to get hit very easily. And then they can just keep killing and regenerating. Doomfire Warlock's coming in for an early rear charge there, getting some damage done. This unit is breaking away. What they're going to do is kind of try and draw off some of these skeletons, because that's going to then mean that we don't have as many units hitting our front line, which is good. Some Sppopy have been spawned in the midst of our artillery, and the artillery were doing such good work with these skeletons over here. Look at that, just taking them out. So much damage done. That's really, really good. So we want to make sure they keep firing. So we've thrown in a unit of Blackguard there as well. Malekith's in there. We almost threw in the Sisters of Singing Doom. They're kind of being held in reserve just in case any units try to flank around. We've got a little gap here in the cliff where the units might be able to just come around. So we're just hiding in the forest over there. Doomfire Warlocks giving the enemy Skeletons the slip, drawing them away. Another little Scarab Swarm there is going to do a lot of damage to the Crows of Cain. They are very, very fragile. But you can see they're really racking up the kills. Oh, that's just, I should have pulled them out. I hadn't realised there was a Scarab Swarm going on there. The enemy general is currently fighting some Blackguard. That's not a very good option for him. We're getting lots of damage done here. Some spells. There's a Blade Wind for Malekith. That is going to do so much damage. These units so bunched together. It is a Vortex though, so it's not doing as much as it could have done, really. But, you know, something's better than nothing. Malekith has got 269 kills. And this unit of reinforcements already starting to waver. Looks like there's most of the enemy units hitting the left flank. Another little chill wind there from Malekith. Going to come in and take out this enemy general. Takes a lot of damage on the charge. And Malekith just needs to finish him off. That's going to cause big morale penalties for the entire Tomb King army. Yeah, he's dead. He's gone. He's gone. And the Crows of Cain, despite taking a lot of damage from that Scarab Swarm, still managing to rack up the kills up to 152. More reinforcements pouring onto the battlefield. Just more and more waves of them. Concentrating fire on unit after unit as it approaches, and you can see they're starting to just crumble away now. There's Murderous Prowess. Concentrating fire on this unit. Look how fast they just drop. And then the morale drops because they're taking damage so fast, and then they just crumble. So we're just going to pick unit after unit, pulling at the Crows of Cain out of that combat because they were just taking a little bit too much damage. They've done such good work, though. I mean, generally, I'm not a huge fan of the Harpies, but, I mean, you know, these girls regenerate when they're attacking, and also can blind units. That's, I mean, you just can't go wrong with that. Doomfire Warlocks coming out of the forest again just to come and help out, mop up these units. They're going to charge into the rear and just finish them off. Just clear up this wave, and then we're just waiting on the second wave. The reinforcements that marched all the way across this hill finally catching up to the army, but what's left of them is in a bit of a sorry state. They're going to charge the Blackguard, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really think they've got much chance here. I mean, apart from this guy was just, he just wasn't ready. Look at him. Okay, there we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, any units that reach the Blackguard get cut down almost immediately, no problem. A few units still on this flank. We're just pulling the Doomfire Warlocks out, having mopped up those few units. Chill of Sontar, Malekith, Hagendars, and Doomfire Warlocks are just going to... Yeah, nice little chill breath there. Just going to come in, charge into these, mop them up, and then we can concentrate on the last few units. You can see they're already starting to crumble. They're not very happy. They're going to be less happy when they get charged in the flank by a horde of half-naked horsemen. In come the Crows of Cain as well. Yep, they're wrecked. Okay, we've got one enemy general. You can see there's so many skeleton corpses just lying around. The enemy general is doesn't seem to want to engage the Blackguard. That's a mistake because the crossbow's got nothing else to fire apart from him. So he's not very happy. Plus Malekith has spotted him, and he is the last Tomb King on the field, unfortunately for him. Yep, literally just jumped on his head. It just Mario'd him. The enemy lord is wounded, and the skeletons, there's not as many skeletons as there once were. Let's put it that way. There are distinctly less skeletons. You can see the morale just starting to drop there, plummeting. Our units charging in. We've done, I mean, these guys have done such good work. So many kills on all these units. The crossbows just cutting. Yeah, there we go. Last few units crumbling away. That's a lot of dead skeletons. Well, that was a lot of skeletons, but a lot of dead skeletons.
Captive.
And we're going to get 13% replenishment and almost 2,000 slaves. Holy crap. Now they still have yet more fucking stacks of skeletons. Oh god, that's so many. There's so many armies coming through Blackfire Pass. Oh my god, that's good, because obviously we want the green skins dead. We need the green skins dead, so it's good that we've got a lot of Empire armies coming down through Blackfire Pass. However, we also need to protect our own settlements. Now, currently we're not at war with the Reichlands. The dwarves are back.
We will.
Oh, we won. Good. I mean, I expected we would, so that's fine. Good. Right. Well, that's failed. Don't care. Craig with Walking Dead is going to rebel. Not really that bothered. Don't think we've got any armies still in that location. Okay, good. Right. So
Of the Black Tower.
This is forbidden.
now they've probably only got. If we go here,
Entertainment.
get another elixir. That means we'll get the replenishment. Then next turn we can go and take that. We'll get a rebellion here, so we will just we scamper on down here, lay a little ambush. I think Malekith's going to be able to take all this out by himself, so I'm just going to assume he can. And this should help out public order there. Yes, we can get more gems. That's fine. How now, slaves? Yes. Now we're making a lot of money in the Dragon Isles. In fact, we're making over 13k. We're making over 13k in the Dragon Isles. The problem is that obviously public order is a little bit of a problem. I mean, yeah, we're getting -10 from slaves. We could knock this down, get a Dreadmance there. That would help. Let's do that. Let's also get some defences just in case. Just in case we get a rebellion. We should be fine. In fact, what I might do is stop sending slaves to the Dragon Isles. Or just send it to the Eastern Badlands, where it's not too bad. Because that's here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right. So that's... We can knock down that. We can get more. We can get a slave pens. That'll give us more money. I like the money. Money is good. Let's get more money. Might even be able to get Steven Seagal's like a decent army, not the one that's complete trash. You never know. You never know. Tweedledee, keep an eye on what's going on over here.
Sigma. The nation calls.
Oof.
Death to the Druki.
Okay, could be worse.
Dark destiny.
Let's keep an eye on... I don't think Khalida's got any more armies that side of the mountains. I think we've managed to wipe them all out. But just in case I'm wrong. Just in case. So we'll get Malekith, we'll get replenishment. We can come down. We can hopefully take the Golden Tower. Then we've got the Golden Tower. Ooh, Kazakarak just went down. Now the Greenskins might be moving their armies north. However, I just think against the Reichland, they're just going to get their ass kicked.
You are a disgrace to the elven race.
Bit harsh. Yep, not a massive surprise. I kind of expected that might happen. I think we might have to deal with the Wood Elves. I don't really want to deal with them. I hate dealing with Wood Elves. Oh, they're just the worst.
Tyrant of Nagaru.
Okay, let's bop you.
We will
Bop.
power.
Dreadlord of Nagaru.
Helm of Discord is pretty nice.
Speak. I accept.
can you reach that? You can reach it. You've got quite a beefy garrison. I still think I can beat it. I think we can beat it.
My game. Glorious carnage.
Plus, Khalida won't be there to reinforce. Well, alright, Khalida will be, but her other army won't be. So if we can take this with sort of light casualties, and we should be able to take out the last army, and that's Khalida dealt with. Then we can move north and prepare for our attack against the Greenskins. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Malus Darkblade Campaign.